Hey you guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Vanessa. On today's video, I will be doing this Valentine's Day makeup look. Hey guys, so let's get started. I have already done my eyebrows off camera. I used my Morphe pomade in color Java, the Morphe times Jeffree Star JS7 brush. And now I'm going to prime my eyelids with the concealer, the Born This Way Too Faced concealer, which is this one. It's in the color Sand. I am going to apply it to my eyelids like this. And with my Morphe R32 brush, which looks like this, I am going to blend out the concealer. Now that I have primed my eyelids with concealer, I am going to go in to this palette. It's the Kylie palette. I to open it up now. Okay, this is how the palette looks like, and this is how the inside of the palette looks. Look at these beautiful colors. Okay, I am going to start off with the Candy Heart, which is this one, this hot pink right here. If the camera will focus, yeah, that one right here. And I am going to pat it in right here. I'm just patting it in. Just like that. I am going to do the same thing to the other eye. I'm just going to pat it in right here. Over here, pat just a little bit more right here. And now with another brush, I am going to blend it out. Another brush and another color. I'm going to be using the, what number is this? The JS6 from Jeffree Star as well, and Morphe. And I am going to be using the color Check-In, which is this one right here. My camera would focus. There you go. This one right here. I'm going to grab some of this, and I am going to blend out this color, the top, like that. You guys can see it's like blending out. Grab a little bit more. Now I'm going to do the same thing to this eye. I'm just blending it out. Just like that. You guys can see it's like, it looks cute. Made like this little cute pinkish, purplish, lightish color. It looks very cute. I'll bring it in all the way because I am going to be using a lighter color like at the front, so only like the outer part of the eye is gonna look like very intense, but the inside of the eye is gonna be something like a lighter color. Now that I have blended the outside of my eye with these two colors, I am going to grab a flatter brush, this one right here. This one is the Luxie brush, the small shader number 245. I am going to go into the color Forever Young, which is this one right here. I'm going to apply that color on the inner corner of my eye, which is right here. Like that. I'm going to add a little bit more. Like that, you guys can see. Now I am going to do the exact same thing to this eye. I'm going to be applying the eyeshadow Forever Young right here, doing the exact same thing I did to the other eye. And once I'm finished applying this eyeshadow, I am going to grab a clean brush and I'm going to blend them in, blend all the colors together. You can see, and then I'm gonna go in with another clean brush, and I am going to start like blending them like in, blending all the colors. And just add a little bit more to this eye. This is how it looks. Now I'm going to grab a clean fluffy brush. I'm going to grab this one. This is a Wet n Wild brush. It doesn't have a number or anything. I just know it's just a Wet n Wild brush. But I'm going to grab this and I am going to start blending all the colors together, so there won't be like any fine lines or anything, so it can look like blended. I'm blending it in circular motion. You guys can see. Like that. You guys can look at that eye. It's blended. I'm going to do the exact same thing to this other eye. I am going to blend the colors in together, just like that. You guys can see. I am going to go ahead and apply my eyelashes. I use the Miss eyelashes. I buy these at the beauty supply store. I love them. They are in style M218. I am going to use my tweezers. Gonna take them out. I'm going to be using the Duo Glue, the green one. This one right here. I am going to apply a little bit of glue to the lash. This. I really love this glue. Your lashes really do last all night if you apply it correctly, like you're supposed to. I really love this glue. I really do recommend it for your lashes. Now I am going to dry the eyelash and let the glue get a little bit tacky. Now I am going to apply my other lash on this side. I have already applied this one. I am going to do the exact same thing. I am going to add the Duo Glue to it. I'm going to let it dry and get a little bit tacky, and then I'm going to put it on. Now that I have applied my lashes, I am going to go in with the Smashbox Photo Finish Radiance Primer right here. I'm going to be applying that right here, a little bit right here. Now that I have primed my face, I am going to go into my Too Faced Born This Way foundation, which is this one. I love this foundation, and I'm going to be going into the color Pauline. Okay, now I'm going to be going into my Luxie brush, 680, which looks like this. I'm going to be applying my foundation. Now I'm going to go into my concealer, the Too Faced as well, Born This Way, in the color Sand. I'm going to be applying it under my eye, like this. A little bit on my nose, right here, right here, and right here. I am going to use this Real Techniques mini blending sponge. If it'll focus, there it goes. And I'm going to blend it out. I'm just dabbing it in. I'm not dragging the concealer or anything. I'm just dabbing it in, as you can see. I'm not dragging it, just dabbing it. What I'm going to do now is I'm going to add concealer. This one, it's the LA Girl concealer in the color Chestnut. I'm going to apply it. And now using a brush, I am going to blend it out. I'm going to be using the Morphe brush E25, which is this one. Now what I'm going to do, I'm going to set my concealer with the Fenty Beauty setting powder in the color Banana. I'm going to open it up. And to set it, I am going to be using my little spongy from Real Techniques. And I am also going to dab it in right here under my eye. Under my other eye as well, like this. Okay, so now what I'm going to do, I am going to go into my Morphe concealer palette, the 8L palette, which is this one. Let me open it up real quick. This one right here. I am going to be going in these two colors. I'm going to be using the BH Cosmetics brush number 3. And I am going to go into these two colors right here. And I am going to apply it right here. what I'm going to do now, I'm going to use the Real Techniques diamond shaped blender, and I'm going to apply a little bit of setting powder right here. What I'm going to do, I'm going to go back into the Kylie Jenner palette, and I am going to go in to the color Martini Mama, which is this one right here. This one right here, the Martini Mama. And I'm going to apply that one on my inner outer corner with the brush JS13 from Morphe and Jeffree Star, which is this one right here. I'm going to go into Martini Mama, which is this one right here, and I am going to apply it on my inner outer corner, which is right here. See how that looks? I'm going to apply it right here, like that. I'm going to do the exact same thing to the other eye. I am going to go in, I'm going to mix the Forever Young, the Check ID, and the Candy Heart. All the three colors I use on my eyelid, I'm going to, you know, grab a little bit of each, and I am going to apply it under my eye. So I'm gonna grab all three colors. I got this one, and this one. Like that. To go into my Tarte mascara, which is this one right here, and I am going to apply it on my lower lashes. What I am going to do now, I'm going to take off the access powder. Oh, and I am using a Wet n Wild brush. It doesn't have a number or a name to it. Removing all the excess powder. Now that I have removed the excess powder, I'm going to go into this little Pacific Coconut Blush little palette, and I am going to go into this color. I'm going to be applying a little bit of blush, and I am going to be using the Lorella LC02 brush, which is this one. It's from Lorella. I'm going to go into this color right here, and I'm going to apply it right here. Just like that. I am now going to go into my setting spray. I am going to be using this one, this Morphe spray called Set the Scene, and I am going to set my makeup just like this. I love the smell of this setting spray. Now that I have set my makeup, I am going to go into my Becca highlighter in the color Champagne Pop, which is this one right here. And I am going to be applying that one with a Wet n Wild brush. It looks like this. I'm going to grab a little bit of highlighter, just like that. And I'm going to apply it right here. You guys can see that. be in the color Flock, yeah, which is this little gloss color right here. I'm going to be applying this one. It's like a gloss, like this. It's just like something nudish, since I already got like a lot of pinkish going on. So I'm just gonna use something like glossy but nude, like this. Okay, so this was my Valentine's Day makeup look. Thank you guys for watching my video. I hope you guys like it. See you guys on my next video. Thank you. Bye.